It's Thanksgiving, or the month of Thanksgiving, and it's all about giving. So I'll be gifting you with some small extra Game of Thrones / A Song of Ice and Fire videos. And unlike physical presents, you can't return this or exchange it. You're just stuck. So in this short video, let's talk about Lena Headey talking about how she wanted her character Cersei to have a different ending. Also a little bit about Jacob Anderson. So Lena discussed her not-so-secret wishes for the end of Game of Thrones, and shocker, it didn't involve dying in a collapsed roof with her lover brother. So she shared, "I think all of us did, to be honest, because you start to write the story yourself. Maisie and I would fantasize about a Cersei and Arya showdown, that she would come back as Jaime. That was our dream. But they made different choices." Yeah, honestly, I think a lot of people were desperately hoping right up until the end that Jaime, the Jaime that appeared in King's Landing, would actually just be Arya wearing his face. Her encountering Jaime and killing him on his way to King's Landing after he pumped and dumped Brienne would be a crazy and dark twist as Arya is plunging Jaime's sword into his sister. But D&D got into their heads and they got egotistical and they were going, okay, we don't want to do things that fans would like to see. We want to subvert those expectations, which, notoriously audiences just love it when directors subvert expectations. It works out great, 10 out of 10. Never seen a complaint on the internet. Now, Lena also did admit that she understands why they went a different direction and that she doesn't actually miss the show at all. She's glad to be done. She put everything into it. She also said she's not watched any of House of the Dragon. She has no interest in doing so, and she's not going to watch any of the spin-offs, so Dunk and Egg or anything they do afterwards. Which segues into Jacob Anderson, Grey Worm's actor, who shared that he was really, really done with Game of Thrones by the end, stating, "When you're a part of a show for a really long time, I had a really great time on Game of Thrones. I have no complaints, but I was just tired at the end of that. I just didn't really want to act for a bit. I was getting lots of things through that were just playing Grey Worm again." I know him and Missandei's actress, Nathalie Emmanuel, both were a bit frustrated towards the ending of Game of Thrones, and I remember them speaking out about the ending of their characters and how they weren't satisfied with how D&D handled the very few characters of color in the show. Although I gotta say, for a dark show where a lot of deaths, they're not fair, I think a woman that started the show in chains, ending in chains, killed, was probably about as dark as you could get. Also, I haven't really seen either of them being typecasted, so I think they're doing a great job of breaking out of that, though I think Nathalie has an easier time because she has the type of face, body, and just acting ability that she can go from looking like a sweet, shy woman to a badass that would castrate you for looking at her wrong. Jacob, I think, has a little bit less range, but he's still doing amazingly well, so it's obviously not hurting him at all. But subscribe, let me know in the comment section below, did you actually want Arya to take Jaime's face and kill Cersei? Could you tell that Jacob was really tired by the end of Game of Thrones? Go watch those interviews for the final season. A lot of them very tired.